Do you remember your first big breakup? Mine, I'm 24, and I feel really bad and sad. To get better, I go buy dresses. But at that time, I hate dresses. It's only later I understand why I'm doing this, thanks to my thesis. So, like you, I'm educated to follow codes of conduct to ensure and boost my self-esteem in society. These codes, like a big matrix, tell us what to do things right. The problem is that some of these codes are now threatening our very survival, the ones of producing and consuming always more. This economic growth matrix goes beyond the limits of nature. For decades, people have been seeking alternatives, but we don't talk about them, or so little. Why? What ties us to this growth matrix? Can we get out of it, and how? According to some researchers, our fear of death may partly explain this attachment. From my background in psychology, I decided to explore this hypothesis. So I delve into existential psychology to create my theoretical framework, and I dive into very simple questions like, what's the meaning of life? Could we be free? And what about death? So it seems that we could face these issues in a reflexive mode, or we could avoid thinking about them in a, let's say, ostrich mode. But what's the link with the economy, you might ask? So after hours and hours of fascinating interview with people who defend or criticize economic growth, I discover that the ostrich mode seems to feed economic growth, because in this mode we deny what we feel and take refuge in the codes of this matrix. It's like an unconscious reflex, but not very effective. You know, my dresses, they boosted my self-esteem, but during 2 minutes only. To feel better, I had to face my sadness to transform it. And I discover also that this economic growth matrix seems to trap us in this ostrich mode, because it takes time to get out of it, and this matrix doesn't give us that time. It's like a vicious cycle. That said, we are the ones who make these codes, so we can create new ones. But it requires to slow down, to look for meaning and recharge our inner energy elsewhere than in the growth matrix, such as in the forest, in the mountains, with our loved ones, through meditation or artistic activities, maybe. To conclude, I would like to invite you to think about the idea that maybe the right pill is already inside us, that a post-growth economy may be a viable path towards possible futures. And that finally, asking ourselves this question in this room may be a proof that we have, in some way, already emerged from the matrix. Thank you.